From the Nike Hypervenoms to the iconic Puma Kings, football boots have had an allure, and this list has the most legendary and the most stylish football boots that have left a mark on the footballing world. From their stylish design or because of legends who wore them, this list boasts them all. So let's get started. Number 10, Puma EvoSpeed 1.2 Tricks. First up on our list is Puma EvoSpeed, which was launched in 2014. Puma launched a unique colorway with the release of the Tricks collection, a colorful interpretation where the right boot was pink and the left boot was blue. Players like Fabregas, Aguero, Royce and Giroud were seen flaunting these unique shoes. Arsenal partnered with Puma, and a lot of Arsenal players were seen gracing the Puma EvoSpeed. Number 9, Mizuno Morelia. These boots are not very popular now, but if you ask your dad, he would surely remember these classics. It's hard to know what that Mizuno symbol actually is, but somehow it's burned itself into the consciousness of every football fan from about 1975 to the present day. The common black and white Mizuno boots are retro, hard-wearing and stylish. They're part of the footballing tapestry. Players like David Platt, Aldair and Gianfranco Zola wore these, and thus they're still one of the most iconic boots of all time. Number 8, Nike Tiempo Legend. The Nike Tiempo first got into the limelight when Eric Cantona started using them very frequently, but the launch of Tiempo Legend in 2005 made even bigger headlines. Tiempo Legend offered players comfort and an alternative to the harsh rubber of power boots or the barefoot feel of synthetics. With these boots, Ronaldinho spent half his time flicking the ball over opponents' heads. They'd appear in the shot on the end of the Brazilian's outstretched legs about 50 times a game, and thus fans around the world craved for them more than anything else. Number 7, Nike Hypervenom Phantom. Remember a young Neymar Jr. in his Brazilian kit showing off the Hypervenoms? Sure you do. Replacing the T90 seemed a rather impossible job, but Nike's offering in its place was an instant hit. The honeycomb mesh-like upper of the original Hypervenom was a dream to play in and provided grip while also feeling supremely lightweight. The orange and black launch color was mean, and Neymar's signature gold pair looked even better. These boots are still one of the most loved of all time. Number 6, Adidas Predator Mutator. Adidas Predators have been popular among footballers and their fans since their launch, and with the Predator Mutator, they became even more popular. The Predator Mutator came in demon skin, an all-over rubber material that harked back to the rubber of early Predators. They could control the ball wherever the foot made contact, and a lot of pro footballers have used these. Paul Pogba just made these his own. With these boots, the big Frenchman has been sweeping 50-yard passes and putting midfield rivals on their backsides. Predators were once typically the boot worn by midfield engines, but by this stage they'd become the boots of swaggering playmakers. At number 5 is the Nike Magistra Obra. Nike surprised football fans when they came up with the Nike Magistra Obra. With its unique and revolutionary design, the boots quickly garnered the attention of boot fans all over the world. The more improved version, Magistra Obra 2, became popular, and players like Kevin De Bruyne, David Luiz and Arturo Vidal were seen downing these amazing boots. The Nike Magistra Obra broke all the rules upon their launch in 2014. A knitted sock with studs on, who'd have thought it would have gripped and revolutionized the football boot game like it did. Endlessly influential. At number 4, the Adidas F50 Adizero. The first F50 Adizero was striking. Lionel Messi was taking names and ankles in these ridiculously lightweight boots. With a lightweight upper and a groundbreaking sole plate, players were flocking towards this boot because, simply put, it was the most revolutionary boot in quite some time. At number 3, one from the history books, the Puma King. A timeless classic, Puma Kings have been around in some form since 1966. These were the boots worn by Pelé, Eusebio and Maradona, who were considered the game's wizards. The Puma King ticks all the boxes because it has so little to do right. It's basic, and that's the beauty of it. Sure, we've had updated versions and tweaks over the years, but the OG model remains with a leather boot, molded studs, and a flap over tongue. After more than 50 years after their launch, they're still being manufactured by Puma. That tells us how much football fans love them. Uncomplicated, uncompromising, simply genius. Number 2, Nike Mercurial Vapor 4. The Nike Mercurial range was launched in 1998, but it was in 2008 when these boots really got hyped up, all thanks to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo and the Mercurial with a seriously unique lace cover, carbon fiber sole, and striking design that looked as fast as it felt. The boots were a nightmare to get on and off. Nike has modified the Mercurials and has launched it many times over the years, but none beat the Mercurial Vapor 4. Number 1, no surprises here. The best football boot of all time has to be the Adidas Predator Mania. The Adidas Predator was already cool in the 2000s, but after the launch of the Predator Mania, the craze went to another level. Introduced ahead of the 2002 World Cup, the Mania debuted in a stunning royal blue and immediately gripped football culture enthusiasts and boot nerds. The metal blades, the tongue, the leather, all crafted perfectly to allow Zidane, Beckham, Raul and many others to ball out at the top. Above all, our heroes made the Mania so much more than lace and leather. The 2000s were a ludicrous era for football, and the Predator Mania was stitched into the tapestry. Undoubtedly the most stylish shoe of all time, and it will never be bettered. So those were our top 10 most iconic football boots of all time. We know we must have missed out on some good ones, but do let us know your favorite in the comments below. Share the video if you liked it, and do subscribe to Sportskeeda for more amazing content.